Okay, I want to touch on this quickly because I've touched on it before. And I got a positive response, majority, of course. But you know, the negativity is always louder. And the negativity always provokes a certain response. And it provoked a frustrating response with me. Not an angry response. I wasn't upset. I wasn't offended. I didn't take nothing personal. I don't give a fuck. But it's the frustration of knowing the situation that certain men are in and their decision to make zero effort to try and change it, right? So I made a video on the male loneliness epidemic. I hate even saying it, male loneliness epidemic. It's like such a fucking buzzword. And it's such a scapegoat to point to this as the reason why your life isn't where you want it to be. None of our lives are where we want it to be. And the easiest thing to fix is fucking loneliness. It is. I know it sounds harsh and I know people don't want to hear it, but it's true. I've been lonely at points. Looking back, it's my fault. As it was happening, I didn't believe it was. Because those thoughts do creep in. How come no one's checked up on me? How come no one's reached out? How come I haven't been invited to this place? How come it's me? If you're not putting yourself in situations where you're offering something, then why should anyone check up on you? Who have you checked up on? And this is the thing, if you're a lonely man, single in your bedroom, not really doing nothing, no dating life, no friends, no this, no that, you're not in the shoes of all these other people that are not lonely. Because if you had a girlfriend, if you had a wife, if you had kids, if you had friends, if you had family you spent time with, if you had all of these things, you'd understand that there's so many other things on your mind within your life because your life is so hectic and there's so many more problems. The more people in your life, the more problems. The more people you care about, the more problems. The more friends, the more family. The more girls, the more kids, the more this, the more that, the more problems. They've got more problems than you. You've got one problem that you can easily fix. These people that you feel like should prioritize you have a million more problems than you. So yes, they haven't thought, oh, I should text this guy and check up on him. They're not thinking about it. If you made yourself visible to these people, they'll be like, oh yeah, how you been? Blah, blah, blah. Most people are nice. Now, away from that, just you being lonely, there's literally, this frustrates me so much. What do you mean by lonely? Because people will point to, extreme examples. Unless you've lost everyone you care about in some tragic accident, then you're lonely by choice, right? If you've got no friends, there's places to go make friends, right? Why don't you just go join a fucking boxing gym or an MMA gym where you gotta speak to other men? And these facilities are literally welcoming you. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do? Blah, blah, blah. You literally become part of something just by walking through a door. If it's bothering you that much, the problem is it's not bothering you that much. You don't care that you got no friends. You're just using it as a crutch to justify your shit life, justify you not participating. That is literally all it is. You can't tell me, yes, there's other extreme examples, but exceptions don't make the rule. This is what it is. This is literally what it is. Why should anyone check up on you? Who the fuck have you checked up on? People are so entitled. Men are so entitled these days. It's ridiculous. Men are supposed to be the ones that take accountability. They take zero accountability right now. There's so many things in place where you can just point to, oh yeah, I relate to that, that's me. That's why I'm not successful. That's why I'm not in a relationship. That's why I've got no friends. That's why I've got no money, because of this here. It's all our decisions. Everything. It's all a decision that we've made at a certain point that got us to this point, apart from the extreme examples. And the majority of people don't go through the extreme examples. The problem is you can give these people a solution, but the solution is so far out of their comfort zone that they'll reject the solution, right? There's places to socialize. There's places to meet people. A date, if you're struggling so much for a date, let's say you can't fucking get Tinder dates or whatever, you're not that attractive, so you can't get Tinder dates. Go on these fucking speed date, fucking whatever. Go somewhere. Step out your comfort zone. Embarrass yourself. Defeat the anxiety. That's the big issue, the anxiety. Well, I've got social anxiety. Well, what have you done to try and combat the social anxiety? What have you done to try and fix it? I'm lonely. What have you done to try and fix the loneliness? Right. Another thing. Since when do men care about how they look so much? Right. Oh, I'm ugly, so it's just never gonna be what. Does it matter? Like, I'm going into a different subject now, but I see so many, and I've got to touch on it because I see it in the comments so much. Men caring about how how they look, like are they handsome, are they average, are they ugly, are they this, are they that? It's like, what? This shit only matters on a dating app. Yeah, your face matters on a dating app because you're taking a picture and people can't see how you walk, how you talk, how you carry yourself, what your confidence like, your physique, this, that, and the other. There's so many more things that can make a man attractive. The only time that your face makes you attractive is on a dating app. But you'll see a statistic that only is recorded from dating apps. So you'll just reject dating altogether because in your mind, dating apps is how people do it. The same person that's getting rejected on dating apps will get approached in real life or be successful in real life because there's so many more things that go into it, right? It don't fucking make sense. And there's so many crutches for people to justify, for men to justify. I want to stick on the men, I'm not even speaking on the women. For men to justify not living their life, not doing the things that deep down they want to do. They'd rather find an excuse as to why they can't do it. Loneliness epidemic, how? What's changed? What's changed other than fucking dating apps? Well, what are you even on about? What are you talking about? So it goes back even, you know, some people are more social than others naturally, right? So everyone's got that foundation. When you're born, as kids grow up, you see as a toddler, they've all got different personalities. They can come from the same parents and still have different personalities. So some people might be naturally more outgoing than other. It doesn't matter. It's still not an excuse, because as you get in adulthood, it's your decision. You're strong-minded enough not to be influenced in certain ways. If you want to live a certain way, just go do it, whether it feels uncomfortable or not. Yes, for someone being social is not going to be uncomfortable. For you, it's going to be uncomfortable, but you still do it anyway. That's the whole fucking point of being a man. You do it anyway. It comes easy to some people. It's not easy for others. It is what it is. Some people can just walk into the MMA gym and just sign up like it's nothing and be excited about it. You could feel physically sick with anxiety, but you still got to do it anyway. And unless you do it and then say you're still lonely, prove that you're still lonely. Go do all the things that you know you're supposed to do. And if you still feel lonely, then I'll put my hands up. I'll put my hands up. If you feel like you're too unattractive to date, this is fucking so stupid, then get down to a certain percentage of body fat and gain a certain amount of muscle and, you know, fuck knows, have a shave or a haircut or grow a beard or whatever. Do the things that you know that's going to make you a little bit more attractive. Then, if you say that nothing's changed, then I'll put my hands up. Until then, get the fuck out of my face.